Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. We're back for another round in Total War Warhammer. Why they didn't just call it Total Warhammer, I will never ever figure out. Anyway, we ended the last one after having routed the orcs, and they have now retreated over to the Pillars of Grungy. One thing that did get mentioned in the comments last video is that I had swapped my highlighted tech tree option to gather the throngs, or I can't remember which one I swapped it to. Anyway, I need to leave it highlighted until the number goes down to nothing and it actually unlocks the upgrade. So that was a huge error on my part. Appreciate the person who pointed that out. And as I've said before, this is my first time ever playing through a Total Warhammer game, or a Total War game. So if you have any suggestions, definitely point them out. I would be happy to hear them. We just won that decisive victory. Everything is looking pretty dang good at the moment. I can actually go ahead and push forward and go for the Pillars of Grungy. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that.
Wipe out the trespassers.
Alright. Pillars of Grungy. Siege vehicles are only available when attacking walled settlements. Oh, well. We have a 100% chance of winning, basically. So let's just go ahead and do that thing. Let it auto-resolve for a decisive victory. Alright, we've captured quite a few things. Let's see what we've got. We have different options because this is a settlement. I can raise it, which gives me nothing. I can increase my public order in response for occupying it, or I can increase it by a lot by conquesting it. Or I can only increase deteriorating at 1 point per turn. Okay, so this is an immediate impact plus an extended impact. This is only an extended impact. But we do have more repair costs. And we don't actually occupy it. I need to occupy it because I want to capture all of these cities. So let's loot. Let's just occupy. We've got plenty of money in the treasury.
For the Karazhan Corps.
Alrighty then. So we have accomplished that. We get 1,000 smackaroonies.
Fixing up the captured cities, sire. Yet there are many grudges still to settle. Perfidious manlings and bloodthirsty vampires threaten your kind.
Yes, we have to kill them all. Okay, so we've been issued another objective. Karazhan Corps has fallen into decline. High King demands that the Dwarf Realm be brought back to its former glory. We need to occupy, loot, raise, or sack 3 different settlements for a total reward of 2,000.
Report of a greenskin migration heading northwards. Spies say they intend to meet up and swell the mobs of the dread orc warlord who travels towards the Badlands. Whatever they are up to, they must be stopped. Summon the throng.
I do not particularly care, actually. I would rather get my own province under my control than go after someone else. Okay, so we have Mount Squighorn down here that we need to capture. I'm just going to keep continuing in the same path. We should probably, let's see. We don't have any damage to the settlement. I'm assuming because we didn't actually loot it. So that's going to be good. We're going to gain 9 per turn after this. Our taxes do increase the unhappiness. What do you know? When you don't charge people taxes, they like the government better. Alright, well, we're going to do that then, because at this particular instance, I think we have enough for what we need to do. Let's see what we can do as far as upgrading our settlement. So we need, let's see, building browser. We need 2 population surplus before we can go above this. Ooh! Hostelry! We can open a bar and it will increase the public order by 5. You know what? That actually seems like a very sound investment. We've also got casualty replenishment and growth increase, and we have income from trade increase. So let's do this. Oh, so that occupies that slot. Okay, and we unlock another slot once we upgrade to level 3. Coolio. So Pillars of Grungy has also... Grungy. We need to rename this one. Can we rename it? I should be able to rename my settlements. Help pages. Commandments. Oh! Well, nope. Don't own all the settlements. Well, that's disappointing. We're in the Oh, the Silver Road only has Mount Squighorn left. Oh, so we can issue commandments to our lowly dwarf throngs once we get that under our control. Ooh, rename selected settlement. Okay, so Pillars of Grungy. We shall do Skull Rock because there is a Skull Rock in the background. I will be able to pronounce that much, much, much better than the alternative. And Karazakarak. You know what we need to rename you to? We need to rename you to the Mighty Midget Fortress. No! No! We are one letter off. Let's just get rid of the. Mighty Midget Fortress. Oh, please. Please let him attempt to pronounce that. Let him say that in all of the cutscenes. Okay. What else was I supposed to do? Okay, so we need to build a building over here. Let's build. Let's see. Military recruitment. We can do nothing there. Or we can do... Let's see, Trinket Maker increases our income by 200, and this increases the growth and casualty replenishment rate. I'm going to go for the income because I think that will probably open up some options later on. That's one of those compounding effects. All right. Is that everything? No, because we need to think about... I saw the button just a minute ago. We need to think about diplomacy.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Alright, so Barakvar. That is the settlement to the southwest of us. That's the one I mentioned at the beginning that we need to form an alliance with. So I think we should probably go for him. What do I do here? Initiate diplomacy.
Now we from another hold arrive. 'Tis a great day.
Well, that sounds amiable enough. We've got a... Offer or demand payments. Offering payments make deals more attractive. If you offer a payment and ask for nothing in return, there will be a diplomatic relations bonus. Let's see. A defensive alliance, a military alliance. What do these do? Oh, low likelihood of success. Let's not do that then. Can I add a defensive alliance? Moderate chance of success. Let's add a payment. Offer payment of, let's see, make your own offer more desirable. We can only offer a minimum of 300. Let's see what happens with that. Likelihood of success, moderate. Okay then, so we're just gonna try for this. Oh yes! We now have a defensive alliance. I feel safer already. Alright, we're gonna get out of here. Well, that is a successful day in diplomacy.
The High King acts.
And you are going to wait there. I think we're set to end the turn. Unassigned skill point. Ooh, full plate armor. Armor plus 6. Well, that's self-explanatory. Aura leadership effects plus 5. And we have campaign movement range plus 10. I like the options that greater range of movement gets me. So we're going to go for that. Oh, and I have another skill point. So we have a Mason, which is -2 construction costs. We have reduction in chaos to the local province. We have reduced siege holdout time and increased chance of intercepting an army using the underway. You know what? Let's go for full plate armor. There we go. We're going to start 2 different trees at once. Because 2 is always better than 1. Look at the time flying by while everybody else takes their turn. Oh, Bloody Spears is heading off. Is he going to raid Ockendorf?
Summon me if you dare.
Summon me if you dare. What? Why you gotta be so rude?
Onward! Ready?
Can we? Ah, we're just within reach. I am so glad I took that 10%
Destroy
increase.
them.
Okay, we're pretty much completely guaranteed of a win here. So let's just go ahead and do that thing. Auto resolve. And yes, okay. Let's go ahead and occupy once again. My treasury is still good, and I would rather not take increased hits on everything.
Aye,
So we'll occupy.
better our cause.
Groth One-Eye first struck this rune in the time of Kurgan Ironbeard, when the Greenskins were driven from the Badlands and all the dwarves prospered. So now we have a +8 leadership effect. That's not too bad. And we now have complete control of the province. We can now issue a commandment. Where did I see commandments? Here. Alright, so we've got 5% taxes, which is probably going to make everyone very unhappy. Public order +2. Reduction in chaos. You know what? Actually, the High King's Tribute, it doesn't say that there's a negative effect. So I might be able to get +5% taxes without actually increasing or decreasing my public order, which might be very, very useful. We've got growth +15% and adds tradable resources. And we have -10% construction costs, lower recruitment costs, and local recruitment capacity -1. Let's go ahead and do the public order, because I would like to keep those numbers good. A happy population is a good population. So we're going to do that. We are waiting one more turn on the Khazad subsidies. And I think that is going to wrap us up. No, it is not. We need to rename Mount Squighorn. Although Mount Squighorn is already kind of a hilarious name. If you guys have any suggestions on what I need to rename this one, definitely hit up the comments, because I think we should have a custom name, but one is not striking me right off the bat. Let's go ahead and hit that end turn button. I forgot to assign the skill point again. We have Resolute, which is going to give us a charge bonus. We've got melee defense +2, we've got hit points +6, and weapon strength +3% versus greenskins. Everyone we're fighting at the moment is an orc, so let's go ahead and do that. Looks like a happy thing. And pass another turn.
Summon me if you dare.
The grumblings of dwarfs never cease. Some that remain in Karazakarak have the nerve to make trouble in your absence, my king. Take steps to reassert control over your mountain.
So I need to reassert control over my mountain. How do I put down a... Oh, never mind. I don't even need to. Public order is stabilizing. What are you talking about? My public order is doing fantastically well. I'm going to break even next time around. Was that, Great Book of Grudges? Pacification. Maintain 10 public order in the following province. Silver Road. Well, that is going to be super duper easy. And that is my only objective at the moment. Oh, look. There's our allied area. Very, very nice. So let's do... This actually runs down to here. Maybe we should go after
Let's march.
the orc army over here. Let's march over. We're not doing super healthily, but it looks okay. Yeah.
I agree.
No, let's not do that.
Agreed.
Let's go back to no stance. All right, we're good. And we do need to pick another... Let's do income. Dwarf treasuries, income plus 10%. I think that is a worthwhile venture. Alrighty then. I think we can end our turn. Yes! I actually didn't forget anything that time. The last few times it's been brutal with that. Okay, so let's see. We are currently at -5, and we're going to be going to +9. Are we going to have +9 in just a moment? So that all looks good. Good. You cannot increase. We currently have 1 growth surplus, and we have 10 more turns until another. So I think we can probably leave that one alone. We have 1 surplus. I guess that's for the entire region. It's probably the case. Alright, so we've got buildings built all through here. And we can probably add a building over here. No, we cannot. And it already has a refectory. You know what? That's probably what raised my conditions last time around. It's probably the fact that I captured another city which had another bar in it. And now the population is oh so happy because they actually have another option for beers. Let's go up here and pass another turn. It almost looks like the game freezes when that happens.
Demanding a change in your mutual relations.
They offer payments in order to join a war against Tief Snatchas. Look to show on the map. Ah, the Empire is way up there. Okay, so he is waging war on goblins. You know what? Or not goblins, orcs. Whatever. Greenskins. Those things. Orcs of the Bloody Hand. You know what? I'm going to accept that. Through shrewd diplomacy, or perhaps outright intimidation, Greenskins have convinced Bloody Spears to join them. Okay, so there is an ally over there. We still need to continue in that direction. I don't suppose we have to do anything over here. Let's check our Book of Grudges. Nope, we're still on the same thing. So I don't actually have to do anything. I just get payments for support. Whatever that support may be. Alright, back over here to the mighty Midget Fortress. We're at +4 and we're gaining +10 the next turn. So we're going to clinch that grudge in just a couple of turns here. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and move forward a little bit more. Right up to the edge. And take a turn. So much taking of turns. Tief has been obliterated. There is nothing left apart from the echoing laughter of thirsting gods. Coolio. And we got the pacification grudge. Nice. Plus 3,000 to the treasury. We are rolling in the dough at the moment. Am I supposed to go over here?
Grimnir's axe thirsts.
Defending against the Greenskins in the past. This gives us a better than even chance of winning this one, but I think it is close enough. I'm going to go ahead and fight this one. Oh, you cannot auto-resolve quest battles. Well, that takes the decision right out of my hands. Let's dive into this. The king must make his way through the Underway, an area of dominion of Urks and Groby. Be wary of the side passages, for it stinks of ambush.
March on, brave Dowie! March on! To the cursed realms of the Groby we go. I know not what mischief they cause, but they're up to something, for my beard itches with trouble. We take the Underway. These ancient highways, built by dwarf hands, give us the best chance of approaching swiftly, catching the greenskins unawares. Let us not dawdle, for there are grudges to settle, and new entries in the Dammer's Cron to right.
That is a very dwarfish thing to say. Dwarvish, not dwarfish. Alright, we are set up to battle in the underground, and we have an indeterminate number and position of enemies to fight on the other side. The goblins have you surrounded. Fend off their impending ambush. I don't see anything surrounding me, but you know what? I'll go for it. Let's start this battle.
It is a reckoning.
That is a lot of orcs. A lot of orcs. Okay, so we need to set up from a distance with our artillery. Sounds like thunder coming our way.
We are ambushed by the foul greatskins. To me! To me! We make our stand here.
Alright, we need to attack as quickly as possible on these guys and weaken the reinforcements before they can join the main body. We're actually going to double time it over here. It's going to make us tired, I know, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. Double time. Fast, fast, fast. Gotta go fast. Okay, so I shouldn't double time them too much because I don't want them to wear out before the battle is over. So we're gonna leave them to march as they are. One more double time. Come on. Just need to gain a little bit. What I'm hoping is that I can catch the tail of one of them before enemy reinforcements approaching. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
For the ancestors.
This does not look like happy times. The Lord's under attack. Probably artillery coming in from the sides.
War of vengeance.
Well, I wish I would have known that those guys were popping out of the sides, because if I did, I most definitely would have hurried it up. Alright, we're going to turn off the double time because they are surely getting tired by now. Except for you fine fellas, because you got some catching up to do. That is a long artillery shot. Let's actually pull them up some. Oh, they've got artillery firing on us as well. Are those orcs flying through the air? What the crap? Why are you flinging your own troops into battle? I mean, well, I guess flinging them into battle gets them there quicker, but seriously, dude. Alright, they're finally approaching us. We're going to have to think about this in a little bit because they have a lot of formations. Okay, so you're double timing to catch up. You guys are holding position. We need to move up here. We need to find the artillery pieces. You guys are spear infantry, cavalry, and goblin archers. Let's go for that. Alright. All of you break off to this side. And we're going to go that way. Alright, what the crap is that? That is spells from a mage or some such thing. We're getting hit by cavalry on all sides. Riding the freaking wolves. Alright, don't get flanked, don't get flanked, don't get flanked. Charge into the flank on this side. That'll be useful. And, oh no. Double time, double time, double time. Please, no. We do have... Oh, the gyrocopters to the rescue. Boom, baby. That'll work. Alright, so everyone is in battle currently, looking pretty dang good. You do not need to go that way. You need to go that way. Thank you. Looks like we're just going to take losses on our artillery. I could... Let's take the axe infantry and run back. Double time it, boys. Double time it. I think it's worth it to lose those to save our artillery support. Let's take you. Charge into the side. See if we can break this formation. And you need to get into the fight. ASAP. We have no troops left with which to attack all of this crap. That is very saddening. Okay, Spear Infantry, you are going to go down. Because I have got everyone on you. So, funny observation. The shields kind of look like wheels on a carriage. Just saying. I found that somewhat hilarious. I can't control the gyrocopters, unfortunately. I'm kind of depressed about that. I really, really wish I could. Alright, we have thoroughly routed that force. This force as well. You don't need to be going back, buds. You need to charge back into this fight. The cavalry is very, very low health, but still charging around. Talk about flanking maneuvers. Alright, let's keep everyone together. Keep everyone together. Go after this group here. Thank you very much. Turn and fight! Man, I wish I had a dog big enough to ride like that. A fearsome thing, the wolves of gigantic proportions. Alright, I think we're somewhat breaking the lines here. Let's make sure everyone stays focused. Get everybody back here. They're running at the moment, so we can leave those to the side. I just realized I'm probably peaking on my microphone. Let me adjust that. There we go. Many things. This is a very interesting combat system. Sometimes I'm not entirely sure that I'm doing things right. So, missile infantry obviously needs to stay back and fight. I probably pulled them in too close in the previous wars. And you guys are at very low health, but we are thoroughly routing most of these armies, and we do have a fairly good portion of the archers intact. So I think we're going to be okay. Let's go after you. Victory! We forced them back. Good freaking deal. We took some heavy losses on that one. But it's all good. Won the battle, but do not celebrate too much, for the gods will look ill upon he who came so near to defeat. Very close victory. Yeah, that was almost extremely bad. We took over half. Over 50% losses. Quest complete. Gain a bit of loot there. And we are going to execute the captives. Because nobody wants an orc. Zoom to current selection. Sven Stoneheart. Runesmiths work spells with their hammercraft, binding the winds of magic into mighty runes of power. Okay, so we've halted the flow of greenskids toward the north. If the orcs and goblins were of a mind to ambush the king's army, however, then the Thundering Falls would be a good place to do it. So we have to win ambush. Oh no, we did win it. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. So we've got Dragon Helm, an ornate helmet fashioned in the style of dragon scales, allowing the wearer to shrug off burning flames and bolts of fire. So that is absolutely fine. This item or follower is ready to be assigned to a character of your choosing. Alright. I'm not sure where to equip things.
Such operatives can solve problems that no amount of money or effort would otherwise be able to crack.
Alright, well, I'll take a hero any day.
Anad.
So Sven Stoneheart. His upkeep is 250, but he does quite a few things. So that is good. Missile resistance, lots of cool stuff. Alright.
One rag.
I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. We need to pick a new technology. Let's go for related families, maybe? Because we can then go for diplomatic solutions down there. Let's go to our Book of Grudges. We do not currently have anything to do. So I feel like a person without a cause. I think that's going to wrap up everything that I can do at this precise moment in time. So that means it's time to end this round of Total Warhammer. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Definitely leave your comments below this video. Yeah, leave your comments in the comments section because that is so intuitive. I definitely need to know what I am doing wrong, things that I can improve, because this is seeming like an intriguing venture into a slightly different form of RTS than I'm used to. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.